Is to go over the features and functionality of the dynamic dashboard. In this demo, I'm going to show you the client-side application. So I've created a test client with false data just to display exactly what this platform will present to property owners and what abilities and access they have by using the system. So once they log in, this is their dashboard. It shows them the last 30 days gross revenue, upcoming reservations, and reviews, and then just a real basic property expenses section. And they can dive into it more in other sections. So first, information about their property. So owners can be the most up to date on current codes for their property every time they're changed. They're simultaneously shared with everybody existing within the system. Um, Damages that have occurred at the property. When it's reported by the cleaners, it's inputted into the system. They're able to see a file of the damage. These are just demos, and they're also able to see if the repair has been completed or it's been replaced. Another aspect is property inspections. So clients are able to see when the inspection happened at their property, what score they got, and then an attachment of the actual property inspection. Then under the maintenance section, we have all maintenance that is going to take place or will take place at the property, along with the cost associated with it, attachments of any invoices, photos, anything that might be handy for the owners to have access to. And then we have an improvement section as well too. So these are not must-haves, but a lot of these things will increase the earning potential of these properties. So just real quick, what we need, how much it costs, the description, and then the client has an opportunity to approve it. Once it's approved, then it starts another set of actions that go towards fulfilling the improvement request. So next, we have our booking section. So clients are able to see live, up-to-date bookings, both upcoming and past reservations that have taken place. And all of these are coming directly from Airbnb, which we integrated via the API. So this comes in as soon as it's accepted on Airbnb. We're also able to hide some of the information that our property owners don't necessarily need to see, like the guest names or their contact information. So we're able to control what data is shown to which party for what reason. Next, we give our clients the ability to block dates directly from within the system. Very easy process. You just click this, select the dates, give us any information we might need to know, and then as soon as the property is found to be open and we can block those dates for the owners, it gets approved right here. Next is reviews, just a great easy way for us to share the reviews with the property owners. Super easy. Next is the accounting section where we show the earning of the property. So again, this is live. This is all dynamic for each client. Just a little graph up there, and then all the past reservations that have taken place at the property. Next is the expenses section. So again, this goes through any and every expense that happened at the property. If there's a reason, more so than just a regular restock. We also attach the receipts so the owners have full access to everything that's going on. Next is the payment section, just a very easy way to keep track of all payments made to the owners, just a graph of what they've made annually, and then whatever payment vehicle that we sent the money with. Next is our communication system. By building this all into a dashboard used by all parties needed to operate a short-term rental, there's an elimination of a lot of friction and the ability to simultaneously communicate with all parties that need to know this information without having to repeat tasks or recommunicate it or waste time and resources like that. So first is the client approval section. So whenever an expense is over a certain amount, the client has to approve it. Very easy to do. They just click here. Then once it's approved, it's shared with the rest of the system, and different automations and events can happen based on the client just inputting an approval into the system. Next is the question section. Easy way for a client to ask a question about anything. They can upload files if necessary, and then once somebody from the team on the management side of the dashboard responds, the response pops right up in the response section. Very similar with the issues reporting tool. So they're able to report issues on different categories, and we can change that based on the needs of the clients or of the individual businesses. And then once a response comes from either the management team, or if it's a question that, or an issue that's reported to a cleaner, sometimes the response will come from the cleaners, from maintenance people, from any third party that's required to operate a short-term rental. This is the centralized location for all of that communication to take place, and in a very autonomous way. Then a suggestions section as well too, where if a client has any great ideas, we always want to hear them. So we want to make that a very easy way for that to get to the right parties. Next is the client referral section. So we want to grow our business as fast as possible, and we offer an industry-leading 5% residual commission on all properties signed to Dynamic Vacation Rental, and this is available for the lifetime of the account of both the current client's account and the future client's account. So it's a great way to build our inventory and keep everybody incentivized in building this thing out into something huge. Next is just a log out section, and that is our system.